The bees were there for me when I really was having a rough time. I would go in my hives to find relief and to find purpose.
I'm not seeing any eggs.
I felt an obligation to be a voice for the bees because they've done so much for me.
This is Tag. For the last couple months, we've been across the country meeting people who are making a huge impact in their communities.
And today we're in Detroit hanging out with Brian from Bees in the D, hence why we're dressed like this.
When we first started, we only had 6 hives. That was about 3 years ago. This year we're projected to have about 100 hives. There's about 60,000 bees in each hive. So we're talking, upwards of 6 million bees. Every bee has its role and they know what they need to do and they work together to be successful. I'm married to another Brian, so we're the Bryans, but most of our friends call us the Bees. And obviously we live in Detroit, which has a nickname of the D. And so when we were trying to come up with a name, it was right there in front of us. Our mission is education. I am a teacher, that's the most important, but also the conservation of honeybees. So there are 3 main bees that are in a hive, okay? There is a queen bee. There are no kings. Everybody always asks me that, no king bees. So she has a larger abdomen, and she is the largest bee in the hive. Bees play a very important role in our ecosystem. Bees are actually pollinators like many insects, but bees, there's a lot of bees in one hive, so there's strength in numbers. They're the ones that help bring plants to seed and to fruit. And without going to seed or going to fruit, the plant can't reproduce itself. The bees pollinate most of our crops that we have in America.
In the United States, honeybees are crucial for pollinating crops like almonds. Every year, almond farmers in California pay beekeepers across the country $171 for each honeybee colony brought to a farm.
Unfortunately, we've started to see a decline in not just honeybees, but all pollinators in America. Bumblebees, honeybees, a lot of the native pollinators, we've noticed their numbers are starting to decline.
In 1980, there were 4.5 million honeybee colonies in the US. As of April 2017, there were 2.9 million, a drop that's attributed to pesticides, habitat destruction, and parasites.
Detroit is just primed to be a leader in urban beekeeping. And the main reason for that is there are so many vacant lots and so many urban gardens now that are popping up. Bees actually symbolize resurrection and prosperity, and so I just think it's a perfect match for here in Detroit.